into the injury report, we got some good news, Emilio. Look who back on this field here, as it was Dominic Yates put this video out earlier on X. It's Devonte Wyatt in a limited fashion, but Devonte Wyatt back on the practice field is really, really exciting, man. If you can get him back for Pittsburgh, and I don't know how sure, I kind of feel like right now, Emilio, it's probably a 25% chance that he plays, right? Because he didn't even practice last week. So this is like his first week back at practice. But boy, oh boy, if 95 is out there with the way Kobe Wooden played too, and you've seen who was the other one that stepped up? Warren Brinson the week before looked pretty solid, right?
Yep.
So you've got all these young guys that are starting to kind of take control of their reps. We're seeing a little more 3-3-5. You remember that a couple of weeks ago I said I'd like to see a little more 3-3-5. Maybe we press into that. Now, from a 3-3-5 standpoint, what I'm talking about is when we're playing Joker 1, right? Where you got 3 down linemen and you've got Micah playing linebacker, but he's rushing the quarterback, right? So you're given a 3-3-5 approach where you got 3 down linemen and five DBs, obviously. We have 5 DBs and 3 linebackers as well, with Micah being one of those linebackers. But essentially, you're still rushing 4. But it does allow you to do a little 52 drop. We've seen a little 52 drop. Rashawn Gary in coverage last game. We'll talk about that on Chalk Talk. That being said, if Devonte Wyatt's out there for this game, boy, that's going to help in the middle of this defense, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. The speed, the power, everything that we need from D. Wyatt. Would love to have him back. I think you're probably right, 25. I wouldn't say it's past 50. And again, we got a long season ahead. Why are we rushing him back when you're getting this kind of production? Maybe it's not perfect out of your fronts of, Wooden, Brooks, Brinson, Stackhouse, whoever it is. I think that you're in decent shape right now where you can still get through. The issue is, you're going up against a veteran QB and Rodgers that you got to be ready for. But I'd also kind of like our chances of our edges being able to push the pockets, kind of collapse it sideways. Yeah, we need them to try to collapse the front, but I think that we could still get that out of Wooden, Brooks and Stackhouse and everybody before we have to go and bring Wyatt right back.
Yeah, definitely. And this one here too, this probably isn't a big surprise to anyone, but this just came down to pocket. I'm seeing Matt Schneidman reported as well. Football Forever is the tweet that I seen first here. Breaking news: Packers wide receiver Christian Watson with the knee expects to return for Sunday night's game versus the Steelers. Quote, "My goal and plan is to play this week." It'll be Watson's first game action since suffering a torn ACL in the last season's regular season finale. And again, Matt Schneidman's reporting it, Rob Demovsky's reporting it, that Christian said this. Now, it doesn't mean it's a slam dunk, but it sounds like he's really starting to put the pressure on the coaching staff and the training staff here, does that matter? Ask Brandon McManus. It probably don't, because he wanted to kick too, and they were like, nope, your butt's sitting. But if you get Devonte Wyatt and Christian Watson back against Pittsburgh, he's going to be a little rusty, right? But like I said, I don't think he's going to have the speed he had before. You probably won't get that back until next year, right? Now, he'll be fast. Don't get me wrong. When you run a 4.340, you're probably still going to be able to run a 4.440 coming fresh off an ACL, right? Yeah. But I will say this, Emilio, the fact that he's been limited in the offseason on what he can do on that knee, I think his hands are going to be better. I bet he's been on that jugs machine, making that a strength while he's had downtime with the athletic stuff, if that makes sense. What do you think about Christian Watson returning if we get him back, boy? Yeah, like Jen Wright just said, hit that 22 mile per hour already. So there you go, man. Speed seems to still be there.
Yeah, which is exciting. And honestly, for me personally, I felt like I got a little bit faster after I tore my ACL. Maybe it was because I lost, the double chin clay when I was held up for the month or two there. But it's once you get past that hurdle, I think that he's got the mentals to be able to move past it a lot faster than any sort of normal person. I think that he's already gotten through most of that. It's just getting on the field for the first time in the game. Yeah, and his hands, if they're even better, which we are, people bashed him for dropping that first pass, whatever. And then now here he is. We're excited for him to come back, have that sort of speed on the big frame. That's another thing that we're missing in this, in this offense. It's not like outside we don't have a Mike Evans right now. We don't have the big frame receiver and also the speed on top of it. That's going to be huge to have back. And don't force them, right? I'd take 10, 15 snaps and be fine with it. We don't need to go crazy, but I think he'd love to get a return game against Rodgers too, right?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it, man. Jason Y in the chat says, I can't even rob my bike that fast.
Michael Scott can run faster than that, though.
Yes, he can. Yeah, God, that's hilarious, dude. There's so many good episodes. So many good episodes. Coach Lynn says, I just need 12 reps from him Sunday night. I think that's a good number. I think it's a real good number.
Yeah.
I said 10, Coach, right? Give me 10 reps and just kind of get him back in the swing of things. I'm telling you this, if he plays less than 20 and he takes the top off of defense for a touchdown, I'm going to lose my damn mind, dude. I will go crazy.
How many blocking reps, Clay?
See, that's the tough one, right? Like, I don't know how I feel about him out there blocking.
Are you gonna shuffle him inside like we do on the stack wing? Are we willing to do that? Head shake.
Give me. I want him out there in 11 personnel. Put him at speed Z. Kick Golden to the F like he has been playing here lately, and just let him stretch him legs out on a 9 route a couple of times. Maybe a deep comeback, but don't put him inside the tackles. Hell no.
That's crazy. I think he'll get a couple reps blocking, maybe just a corner, but I don't think Matt's afraid to bring him back inside once Christian's full healthy, ready to go. Bring him back inside on the wing, because some of those that they scheme up with the Rams, where you shuffle him inside, he's blocking, you set it up a couple times, 2-3 times, shuffle him down. Oh, here comes that 23 dive again. Slip him right through on a back wheel, and he's gone.
Yeah, no doubt.
And don't forget Rams OC, Mike LaFleur.
Oh, yeah. There you go, right? There you go. All right, Boz with the super chat. Thank you so much, Bases. Welcome back, number 9. I feel the need for speed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going to be exciting, man. It's going to be real exciting. So, all right, let's hit the injury report here real quick, the full injury report, and then we'll move on to Chalk Talk. Appreciate y'all patiently waiting for us here. So Matt Schneiden tweeted it out. Here we go. All limited. I'm just going to say limited first, okay? Aaron Banks, Anthony Belton, Nate Hobbs, Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney, Zach Tom, and Christian Watson, along with Evan Williams and Devonte Wyatt. Now, did not participate is Brandon McManus with the right quadricep. Obviously, he's going to kick tomorrow or Friday.
Tomorrow. Yeah, he said he's not kicking today. He'll kick tomorrow. That's the plan, at least.
Going to give him another day and then let him kick, right? Lucas Van Ness with the foot did not participate. I don't think there's any chance you get him back. And also, Dontavion Wicks hurt his calf in that game, right? In that last game. So he did not participate.
That's right.
So we'll probably be without him, but if you get Christian Watson back, pretty good trade-off right there, right? You feel pretty good. Even with Christian Watson being a little behind the 8 ball, kind of getting caught back up and back in football shape, I feel like he is even at 80% is probably better than Dontavion Wicks, me personally. Now, I know they got different skill sets. I got you, but I'm not so much worried about Dontavion Wicks. Especially if Christian Watson's back. The big thing here, I think, is obviously Devonte Wyatt. Is he going to play or not? Right. Christian Watson, I think he will play. I really do feel like that. And the others, in terms of the limited, I mean, I think everybody else is pretty much good to go, don't you? I think they'll all play.
My only worry on limited is it would be Evan, X, and Nate Hobbs. I mean, I know it's probably just a little, bumps and bruises. But if Nate's knee is really starting to bug him still, he came back from the knee, right? Was it, or was it an ankle? The first one, I could have swore it was a knee. So I'm just wondering if it's the same knee and if it's still acting up for him. Maybe it's CV time. You get reps there, cool. But again, it's just something of a depth issue that once you go past CV, where are we going to go?
Right. All right, moving on to Pittsburgh. They look pretty healthy. Every team looks healthy compared to our injury report. You guys know the Packers will always, kind of overcompensate there for sure. So Calvin Austin, the third wide receiver, full participation. Zach Frazier, center, limited participation. That's kind of a big deal, right? If that's their starting center, I imagine it is. Malik Harrison, linebacker with the knee, was full participation. Cam Hayward, veteran rest. He's good to go. He's a pro's pro. He'll play. Will Howard, obviously backup quarterback, right hand, full participation. He's good. And TJ Watt with veteran rest. So they seem to be pretty healthy. Now, I'm not real familiar with their IR. We'll try to get that information to you guys when we put the game plan together. But it seems like they're pretty healthy there. Is there anything else you want to hit on the injury report, either for the Packers or the Steelers here, Emilio?
Nope. No, the center, Zach Frazier, would be the only worry there. If not, I think that we're going to have a battle. It's going to be a good matchup.
All right. Good deal, man. Let's jump into it, dude. It's